Welcome to my Saturday morning midlife crisis where cartoons are out, coffee's in, and our mortgage is now our longest relationship. I'm Austine.
And I'm Alex.
All right. Jinx. Okay, all right. So to our main topics. But really just one main topic, but like a side mini topic. So Spider Noir came out this week. We were super excited about it.
Oh, you know me and Spider-Man.
And super excited. I was first introduced to Spider Noir a handful of years ago.
I think the same way most people were introduced to Spider Noir.
Which was Miles into the, Spider-Verse?
Yeah, Into the Spider-Verse.
Into the Spider-Verse. I was actually going to say I was introduced to him just a little Into the Universe. Do you remember how he was introduced to me?
No.
We had a Halloween party, and we were going to dress up because that was coming out as a bunch of different Spider-Men.
Yes.
And I needed one costume for my husband, and you were like, hey, he can be this. And I was like, I have no idea what that is, but it looks easy to
put together.
Yeah, cosplay.
Yes.
So that was my first introduction.
Yes.
I needed a costume for the family, and that's what we pulled together.
And it worked.
It was awesome. But yeah, when we saw him Into the Spider-Verse, I was great. I loved the whole black and white. I really just had no concept of what he was and like his storyline, because he's not Peter Parker, so
right.
He's Ben Reilly.
Well, in this show, he's Ben Reilly.
Okay, well, that's all I know. So to me, he's Ben Reilly.
So in the comics, he is Peter Parker.
Okay.
He is Peter Parker, but in the show, they made him Ben Reilly. However, so we're going to go into Spider Noir now. So spoiler alerts for anyone who hasn't seen Spider Noir.
Not a ton of spoilers, because I didn't get too far, and I don't want everything spoiled for me.
Of course, not too many, but I am going to say a few things. So.
Okay.
Yeah, in the show, his name is Ben Reilly, but there is a particular point where this one person from his past is speaking with him, and he said, if it wasn't for you changing your name, I would have found you sooner. So we find out Ben Reilly's actually not his real name. They don't say what his real name is, but so that I thought that was very interesting.
Did they say that in episode 1?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, if I missed that.
No.
Okay.
So that was
that's coming.
Yeah, no. It comes later.
Okay.
So you'll have quite a bit to see before you get to that point. But they did say that in the show, and I just thought that was very interesting. And I said, okay, I love it when storytellers keep things original in their own sense. Like, to give us something new, give us something original in your own story, but yet keep it still accurate to the source material.
Okay, so question for you.
Yes.
Because I don't want to go too far, because I don't want it spoiled too much. Now, ahead of it releasing, we did see that it was going to be both in black and white and color.
Right.
So I was only able to watch one episode, and I want to know what did you opt into? In color, black and white, or did you alternate every other episode between the two versions?
I don't think anyone should alternate.
Okay.
I'm going to just say that right now. Don't alternate. I think that's a little too confusing.
Okay, but that's technically an option.
It is an option. And if you do that, don't invite me to your parties, because boy, those are probably crazy parties. So anyways.
What'd you choose?
I chose black and white. I have not watched it in color yet, but that will probably be something I do sometime this weekend.
Okay.
So originally it was intended for it to be black and white, because they're taking it back to that old style of those old style noir films, the black and white ones, the detectives, the Dick Gracie, what was it?
I don't know. Yeah, that sounds right.
I see. I said I was gonna say Dick Grayson, but I'm like, no, that's Nightwing.
No, Gracie.
Yeah.
Gracie?
Who?
I don't know, but I know what
what I'm talking
about.
Anyways,
insert the correct name here.
Dick Tracy.
You're not running out on your date on my account, are you?
But I love that they brought in that kind of style, that
Mhm.
world. It was really good. And gosh, Nicolas Cage is such a great actor. I
He's
love
so
him in
good.
so many
Yeah.
different things. I mean, Con Air, we watched that how many
A
times as a kid?
million, a
I mean,
million.
we were probably too young to be watching
Yeah,
Con
but
Air,
I
but
loved it.
we loved it. Face Off with John Travolta and him, that's a fantastic. Of course, Ghost Rider, I
Mhm.
love him in that. But this might be the role he was meant for
Uh-huh.
because the way Nicolas Cage just naturally talks is a very unique way,
Mhm.
and it fits that style, that time frame, and I honestly believe if you took him out of this,
Mhm.
everyone else, all of the other supporting cast members, their quality would drop.
Mhm.
Not because they're terrible or anything, but his energy brings something out of all of the other characters. He
Mm.
just does a really good job. Maybe I'm just too much of a
I
Spider-Man
no, I,
fan, and
I
I
thought
am.
he was great.
There's just so much that he does that I'm just like, wow. I actually am enjoying watching Ben Riley, Nicolas Cage
Mhm.
walking around doing his detective stuff more than I'm enjoying seeing him put on the mask and swinging around as Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like it very much is interesting. And so, yeah.
I thought it was great too because, like you said, with just the reference to he changed his name, it's just a different way to see Spider Man.
Yeah. One thing that I also like is I think it was such a genius move to have Silvermane as the main antagonist, the main crime boss
Mm.
that is in this show. So we have never had a live action Silvermane yet.
Yeah, I didn't know who he was referring to.
Yeah, so he's just another crime boss in the Spider-Man lore. He is the father of Silver Sable, who is an assassin in again Spider-Man's world.
Hmm.
So lots of different things that come around with Silvermane. So this is just the first time that we're seeing him in live action. And the actor, did you recognize who the actor is?
No, but I was heavily distracted. The 40-minute episode took me like an hour and a half. We had to pause it a million times. It was very annoying.
Uh,
I tried to make it a family experience and movie night, and now I just need to go back to my everyone go to bed. Let me just binge watch and watch it the way I want to watch it.
yeah, that's too chaotic.
Yeah, it was way too chaotic.
Well,
So
the
I'm
actor who plays Silvermane is the same actor who plays Mad Eye Moody. Yeah,
Oh, I
it
didn't
took me
catch
a
that.
moment.
Oh
I
my
was,
gosh, and I'm wearing my Hufflepuff shirt.
you are, you are.
I should have recognized that.
I am here because Dumbledore asked me. End of story. Goodbye, the end. Any questions?
Sorry, where are my manners? Do you want a drink?
But yes, I very much am enjoying him. I'm enjoying all of the different characters that they have introduced in their own unique ways.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Sandman. For a
Sandman,
second before he turned into sand, I was like, why do I recognize that name?
Flint Marco.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh, and then when he hit him, I was like, oh, I know who he
Yeah.
is. Like I thought it at first when he's like, they get into the fight and he's he gets hit in the head and he's on the ground and he's kind of like turning into something, but we
Yeah.
don't know what it is. I'm like, is he gonna be a werewolf? Like
Mm.
I didn't know the direction that it was going, and then at first when I started to see it, I'm like, then it clicked for me. I was like, oh, he's Sandman.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was pretty good. So basically the first episode starts with just explaining why he's not Spider-Man anymore.
Yeah, and he lost his significant other.
Mm-hmm.
Her name was Ruby,
Mm-hmm.
which I think is kind of their play of Mary Jane,
Yeah. Yeah,
you know.
obviously.
Yeah.
And I love that. So he's a private detective.
Yep.
He's on the hunt for looking for a particular person who he
Yes.
finds.
Yes.
And then you have the whole like you said in, earlier, the episode taking place with that same kind of look and feel, the same type of acting style, like everything. So another private investigator is also looking for the same person. There's a little bit of scuffle that happens,
Yeah.
and then they both find the person, and he turns out to be he can go into flames.
Yes.
So I didn't know who that was.
Yeah, so I didn't really catch the name of the person because they kept saying his name was Addison, and I kept trying to think, who do I know that is Addison, and I couldn't think of anyone, so I was thinking of someone who has fire powers, and the only one in Spider lore that I can think of is Molten Man.
Okay.
But and that's I don't know if that's exactly who they were implying that was, but
Neither here or there.
because he doesn't come back after the first episode.
Yeah, so neither here or there. Again, spoiler, he's gone.
Yeah.
He didn't last very long, but it starts to really ignite the story.
Yes.
And so we have Ben Reilly kind of trying to figure this out. He has another person kind of come into his office and say, hey, I want you to investigate my wife. And he lays out his price of like $10 plus expenses or something like that. And it kind of cracked me up just to just be set back in that world and time period.
Yeah. And it was the Great Depression time.
So he starts investigating this female.
Yes.
He's looking for her. Who is she potentially sleeping with? What is she doing at 8 o'clock on whatever night? And he finds her, with the mayor.
The mayor. But who is she?
Cat Hardy.
Cat Hardy. And do you know who Cat Hardy is?
No.
No, because you
I
haven't.
Don't know.
We have only had one other live action version of her, and it was very, very brief, and it was in the Amazing Spider-Man 2 with Andrew Garfield. So very brief, but
Was she a student?
She was not. She was Harry Osborn's secretary.
Oh.
She is Felicia Hardy, the Black Cat.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think I was looking up costumes, and maybe that's where because I was like, her name is so familiar, but I didn't connect the dots.
Yeah. So now we have another and a more, I would say, official version of Felicia Hardy in this, because she's a lot more screen time than the previous one that we got to see. So, but yes, so she's a singer for this
club or night kind of thing. And so the investigation just kind of starts to begin of like, you see the main antagonist. Now I'm forgetting his name. Silvermane. You have him trying to figure out, why did Addison set his home on fire and try and take him out? And he was adamant, like, we have to
find out who
is behind trying to take me out, kind of thing.
Gosh, talking about this is making me want to rewatch this all over again.
Now in color, because now you can you can watch it all together. But they take him, he's so fixated on this, and right now the world is in chaos. Or not world, but New York is in chaos.
Yes.
Because the spider is gone. And he has been gone for 5 years after his love,
Ruby.
Yeah, Ruby passed away. And so you see like a little bit of montage and hints. I'm sure I'll get more of that as I watch the episodes. But then you have Ben Reilly figure out who Kat is, who she's with the mayor, but nothing crazy happened. I loved the teaser for the next 7 episodes. Yeah. It was jam-packed, and I got to see snippets of a lot of things I started guessing about.
Yes.
Obviously, the what is it? Accumulation? Whatever. The compilation of all the different things that are going to be coming. One of which I felt like I saw Electro. There's somebody that has...
Yes.
I just saw it looked like light in his hands.
Yes, and it's not Electro.
Okay, well, that's because I don't have any context. I was like, okay, maybe it's that.
Well, in the trailers, I thought it was Electro too.
Okay, then I feel really good about myself.
Well, I mean, it's who you naturally think of. Yeah, but then when they do the name reveal, I'm okay. It's a very niche Spider-Man character that lasted in like maybe 2 issues, maybe 1 issue actually.
Which is fine.
So, which is fine. Yeah, absolutely. Because then you can bring in Electro, you know, then later if you really wanted to. But yes, it's not Electro, it's someone else, but that character was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and it looks like Spider puts on his mask again, which is going to be exciting because that's what the show is about, right?
And I like that they call him the Spider and not Spider-Man. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. And so I'm really looking forward to it. Maybe that's what I'll do tonight is binge watch it all when everybody else is asleep.
Yeah.
Did you see that? They kicked them in the kingdom.
So thanks for watching. If you want to check out the full episode, be sure to listen to us on Spotify at My Saturday Morning Midlife Crisis.